I went from zero to $30,000 a month in the last 3 years. And here's one piece of advice that I got from Alex Homozi that completely changed my life and unlocked my earning potential. If you don't know who I am, my name is Shah. I've helped businesses generate over 1.8 billion views and $17 million in the last 3 years. A lot of people are seeing this Miami lifestyle on TikTok, Instagram, and you're seeing all these kids, 19, 20 years old, buying GT3 RSs, Lambos, nice condos, and you feel stressed. You feel that they did it, they're young, they're 19, I'm 20, 24, 25, 30, 40 years old, and you're seeing all this and you feel rushed and you want to chase that lifestyle, you want to be in their shoes, but you don't see the shit that's happening behind the curtains, right? You don't see the debt that's behind the curtains. And I've spoken to a lot of these type of people. I've seen the Miami lifestyle and I know it's not as clean as it looks on camera. And I myself would chase this lifestyle. I mean, the house I'm living in right now is because I've been chasing that lifestyle. I wanted to buy nice cars and shit, but it just adds this anxiety and stress to the world of business that actually ends up holding you back from succeeding. So a good example of this, when I first started making money, I was doing TikTok shop, and because I'm not thinking long term, because I'm not thinking, oh, how do I win in the next 1, 2, 3 years, I'm thinking, how do I win in the next month? And by doing that, because obviously I want to win, I want to get to $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month so I can buy these fancy cars. That's what makes me want to win in the next month. By doing that, I literally would make short-term plays instead of investing into myself, right? Instead of investing into my skills, I try to push out more shitty content. I try to take on more brands. I would take on, my retainer at the time was $400, $500 a brand. I'd take on 8 brands and make myself feel rich, or I'm making, $4,000 or $5,000 a month. I feel like I'm succeeding, but in actual fact, I'm leading myself off a cliff. Because if I just took on one brand and said, I'm okay with the $400 retainer and I'm gonna just spend more time investing into this brand and investing time into learning the skills to become a top creator, investing time into understanding my target demographic and really understanding what product will work for me as a person, then I would have succeeded way earlier. I wouldn't have taken 7 months to get my first win, right? It could have been 2, 3 months. I would have found myself earlier, right? And I wouldn't have to feel all the fucking stress that came with it, right? I wouldn't have to feel the constant anxiety of not being able to reach my goals that I set were completely stupid goals, because I could never build that type of skill that I needed to reach those goals. Because you need to understand that with skill comes income. And when you build your skill to a certain level, income follows. And recently even I realized I was struggling to build my skill to the next level. I was stuck at, like, say for example, $15,000 a month. And because my skill was so low, and when I spent a year building my skill, the income stayed the same. And suddenly, boom, I hit the next level and my income doubled, right? So I had to build that skill. I had to spend the whole year building that skill for my income to double. Spending that year took a lot out of me, because it's like, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right track? But I'm expanding my time horizon. I'm expanding my time to succeed and reach that $30,000 a month. And I'm investing into the skills and understanding how to be a better leader, understanding how to influence people, understanding the content, understanding the content game and how to teach people and how to build high quality courses, how to make good videos, how to present on camera, how to talk and show, like, use my hands on camera. There's small things, how to change my voice so that I can speak louder and softer, and all these small things, so I'm better when I'm talking to people on camera and having classes. And my knowledge is deeper when I'm having these classes, because I'm spending all this time building those skills. And that's expanding your time horizon. That's taking the time to really think about skills rather than think about the fucking money and chase the dollars, right? Because then if I took on more brands at the higher retainer that I was getting, I could have maybe hit that $30,000 a month sooner, but I wouldn't have the skills to sustain it, and I would have fell off and I wouldn't be able to reach greater heights, right? It's about building that foundation of skills that you guys don't understand. And if you literally detach yourself from that lifestyle, detach yourself from the money, and just focus on yourself, focus on the skills, you will feel better and you will succeed way faster. And way faster meaning not in 5 years, maybe in 3 years. But you got to think years, not months. So I hope that helps and you got some value out of that. Definitely please subscribe and press that bell icon if you want to learn more.